Like the previous Dark Knights of Steel, the All-Winter series reimagines the DC universe as a medieval world with swords, knights, and Vikings, and the main character is the legendary warrior and old Wade Wilson, Deathstroke, a hired mercenary. It's been 21 years since the All-Winter fell and turned everything into black, white, and grey. So Deathstroke is hired by the ruthless king, Vandal Savage, to help him win a war against the rival warlord, Black Mask. But instead of joining the battle, Deathstroke kills Black Mask by shooting him in the head with his crossbow. The war is over. Vandal's right-hand man, the Ice Witch Killer Frost, kill all the Black Mask men. But when Slade asks Savage for his gold, Savage says he wants to build an empire in Charnold out of the ashes of the old kingdom. But there is a monster which threatens everything he is trying to build. So he wants Slade to take care of the monster and he will pay him more. So he agrees and sets sail for his adventure with Killer Frost and her men. On their journey, the crew get confronted by a giant kraken which destroys two of their ships. So grabbing his dual axes like the god of war Kratos, Slade jumps on the kraken and enters inside its mouth. Everyone thought the legend is dead, but then the kraken floats back up to the surface and Slade makes his way out of it by slicing the creature. 6 days later, the remaining warriors reach Skyham. They sneak into an old temple and kill anyone on their way. And there they find a woman and a child. And when Slade hears the woman's voice, he realizes she is his former wife, Adeline. Killer Frost wastes no time. She throws a pair of eyes and injures Adeline, and it pisses off Deathstroke. So he throws his axe on the witch and badly injures her. So Killer Frost and her men quickly retreat from the place. Slade has betrayed Savage for his ex-wife. But when he approaches the boy, Slade gets shocked as the boy Alec has colors. Seeing Adeline in danger, the boy quickly approaches her, tries to help her, and her black blood is turning red when the boy touches her. So Slade quickly reacts and takes her to their place. He helps her with the bandages to treat her wounds. Several hours later, Adeline wakes up and sees both Slade and Alec are sleeping. So quietly, she tries to wake up Alec, but Slade hears her. Adeline gets pissed that he removed her clothes, but Slade is concerned as what Adeline is doing with the boy, how he can break the spell of the All-Winter, as why Vandal Savage is hired him to kill the boy. But hearing this, Adeline gets angry that Slade working for Savage, a hired mercenary who cares for no one. The shouting wakes up Alec and he reveals they are heading to Chillingham, the capital of the Old Kingdom. But the thing is, the lands between them and the Old Kingdom is full of danger. So Slade offers to go with them, but Adeline angrily refuses as she cannot trust him with another child after what he did to his own sons. So their journey begins. They cross several lands and arrive to the frozen waste. But while crossing the jungle, the two get confronted by Slade's daughter, Rose Wilson, who is also working for Savage. So before starting the fight, she offers Adeline to hand over the boy. In return, she will spare her life. But Adeline refuses, and it causes the two to fight till death. Adeline is a skilled warrior. She is the one who taught Slade how to fight. But it seems her skills and techniques are useless against Rose. She is faster and quicker than Adeline. And before she could deliver the finishing blow, Deathstroke shows up, interferes the fight with his flying axe, and father and daughter engage in a brutal fight. She tries to hurt Slade, but it seems Rose is no match against her father, and with one single kick, he sends her flying through multiple trees and branches, and Rose got impaled on a spiky tree. After taking down Rose, Slade approaches his wife, helps her to stand up to her feet. But before they can reunite, Rose arrives behind the two and impales them directly in the chest with a tree branch. Adeline is instantly killed, and now it is her father's turn. Rose picks up a sword and proceeds to end Slade, but horrified by Adeline's death, Alex screams in rage, and with a glowing green light, he hits Rose and knocks her away. Adeline is dead, so now the boy is Slade's responsibility, as he is the one who can save the world. Welcome to Comics Tube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 3 of Dark Knights of Steel, All-Winter. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. the issue opens up with Slade, who buries Adeline under the ice and rocks. He then remembers the old days when he was happy with his wife Adeline. But 21 years ago, he did something terrible that forced his family to escape from their home and the village. He says sorry to Adeline, and to honor her wish, Slade takes the boy with him to get him to his destination. For 4 days, they ride in silence until they reach in front of a bridge, and Slade asks Alec what is he and why he wants to go to Gillenham. So the boy says because once he reaches there, he is going to save the world. He don't know how he can do that, but he is having a dream, and the Grin tells him all this. But hearing this, Slade gets pissed as they are traveling this dangerous journey because of the voice in the boy's head. So Alec insists his dreams are real. He tells them to go to Gillenham. He is the only one who can end the all-winter. The Grin also told him about Victor and what happened to his boys. Unimpressed by the boy's words, Slade gets off the horse and decides to walk alone. He doesn't believe on the boy's dream and doesn't care about this world. He works only for money. But before they could talk more, a man in armor falls on top of the bridge and completely destroys it, and Alec begins to fall deep inside the cliff. The armored man reveals to be Bruce Wayne, a half-Kryptonian, son of Jor-El and Martha Wayne. He is learning to adapt his new powers, but before he could maintain his balance, Batman is attacked by Deathstroke, and he begins to hate him, believing that Bruce is working for Savage. He tries to convince Slade to stop, but he isn't listening. So with no other choice left, Batman unleashes his Kryptonian powers, and they engage in a brutal fight. The two beasts continue their fight, but before it could extend more, Alec wakes up and unleashes a burst of magic that knocks away both Batman and Deathstroke. But that didn't stop them. They stand up to their feet and again proceed to begin their fight. But then Alec screams and forces them to stop their fight. He says the Grin told him everything about Prince Bruce, and he tells Slade he is not a danger, and it surprises Bruce as how did he know his name. He also apologizes for interrupting in their journey and also killing their horse, but he realizes in this place the sunlight is weak and colder, so that is why he lost his powers and drops into this place while flying. Both Slade and Bruce don't know about each other's place, but Slade still disagrees to believe the boy, so Alex says it's not too late, he can still make everything alright. So in their journey, Bruce joins them to help the boy. So with no other choice left, Slade also joins the boy to save the world, and it seems Alec has a power to make things alive again. The horse returns to life and a green sprout emerges from the dead land. And with this, the chapter 3 of Dark Knights of Steel, All Winter, comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.